Corregidor, or going to Corregidor. And we're here. Danny's our guide. As usual, our bodyguard and guide. And Patrick's here with me. The two women didn't want to come. We're on a beach here. And these are outrigger canoes. They look to me to be about 30 feet in length. You see the outrigger right here, this long thing. This one looks broken. Here's another one here right in front. It gives you stability. And you put a motor on it somehow. And Danny negotiated with the guy. That island right there, that pump out right there, that one, that's supposed to be Corregidor. And this is like a little island, or not an island, this is a resort area. We're on the peninsula of Bataan, or Bataan. Very picturesque. These cottages apparently are for rent. It's a vacation situation here now. This is part of Manila Bay. Manila Bay is quite large. We came here on a bus, 3 buses really. And we're from here to Corregidor on, I guess it's no more than about a 20-minute ride, even if it's wavy. But if we've gone to Manila, Manila would have been about an hour and a half from here. This guy, I guess, he's one of the negotiators here or something. Manila would have been an hour and a half on the bus, and then about a 2-hour ride on a boat getting over here, but we just came by on the boat. We're waiting right now for the boat driver and I guess the motor. Oh, over there you see. Can't see, I got my sunglasses on there. The Carabao. There he is. It's a very common sight. In fact, if I would have had the camera out on the way here, typical sights all over, but it was crowded and it was raining. Alright, I'm going to watch these guys for a little bit, and then I'll shut down, and then we'll get underway and probably start up again once we get to Corregidor. I brought this motor. This is a Honda motor, 12 horses, single cylinder. Put it down into this outrigger canoe. I guess it mounts in there somehow. There's a prop on the back end here. I'm going to swing around. I'll kill myself. See the propeller? All modernized. There. Basically just mounting it. And then when they're done, we're going to show off. I'll take a picture of us just getting into the water, and I'll put the camera away before it gets wet going across the ocean. Although it doesn't look that bad here, you never can tell. These guys are literally picking up this banca, or outrigger canoe, carrying it down to the water. 5 guys. Now we get to get in, I guess. Kind of a black sand, brown sand beach here. Okay, I'm going to shut this off and put this back in the camera bag before we get in the boat. So we're on Corregidor. And you see the time, I'm huffing and puffing because I'm out of shape as usual. But you can read that. In essence, it tells us this tunnel was built in 22, finished in 32, and December 30th, 1941, Manuel Quezon and Sergio Osmeña were inaugurated into their second terms as President and Vice President of the Philippine Commonwealth. Simple something or other. Ceremonies attended. I can't read it all myself, and I'm right here. It's faded out. We we're hiking because there's only 3 of us. And a take. We're hiking because they wanted too much money for a tour. There's nobody else here except us 3. So this is the entrance to the tunnel. This is our little guy here, this little boy. He's got Halika. Let me see what you got here. Okay, these are various shells from this World War II stuff, huh? If you can see that. See how big my hand is. It looks like a 50, but it's 50 caliber, but it's not long enough. And various other shells and casings. I guess they're going to try to sell them to us. And like I say, I'm catching my breath, and we're going to go walk through this tunnel. And I don't know where else we're going. We'll turn it off for now. There's the tunnel, and the reason it's there is that it's an easy 100 feet of what appears to be solid rock. You can see the light at the other end of it. We're stopping here. Patrick's going to take our picture. Here we are in Corregidor again. We're hiking, as I said. Okay, you can read that. This is a sign right apparently to that main part of the island. I can just kind of read it myself. May 8th, 1942, the Japanese took this island over. And then the Americans took it back in December 17th, March 2nd, 45. Okay, there's Alan. Alan was a fighter then. Told me he's been a fighter since he stopped fighting in '78. He's 10 years old. He's reincarnated. Okay. There's just some more scenery from this island. I don't know what that. I guess that's part of the peninsula or the mainland on the other side there. We hiked up to this place called Topside, and there's 3 Japanese guns here, apparently anti-aircraft type weapons. There's one there. I don't even see the other one, and there's another one right here. Danny and Pat are looking at, with Alan, our guide, who fought here in World War II, even though he was 10 years old. But right here in front of me is some kind of a Japanese sign, and then here, it's hard to read this very bottom, but it says tribute to the brave because I can't even read it. I stand there. In remembrance of the 4,500 fallen comrades in arms of the Japanese something or other, commanded by Captain Akira Ita something. It's very faded. And it goes on, and then next to it is another shrine of some sort. It's got Japanese names or figures. I can't read any of it. But it's right next to the other one. A little bit of a shrine here. And if you see them, they're just close to each other. There's the one, there's the other. Okay, this is all Corregidor. I'm trying to catch my wind. Thought the aerobics helped me, but I didn't do them enough. So we're going to shut down again and walk. We're going to a place called Topside. We've been walking up the side of this hill for about 10 minutes. We have some more to go, and there's supposed to be some huge howitzers and things up there. Okay, shutdown time back. We're going to this place called Topside. We're still on Corregidor. You see the time difference. We hiked quite a bit. This is a barracks, or what's left of one of the barracks near here, or on this island. Right behind me here is another one of some sort. Right out there you can see the part of the ocean. Some goats grazing here, but that's about all that's here. They say they don't do any farming here at all. Okay, shut down. At the top side, this is a sign here. It says so many words. Pacific War Memorial. Erected to the Filipino and American fighting men who gave their lives to win the land, sea, and air victories which restored freedom and peace to the Pacific Ocean area. Okay, we're in the building on top of topside. This is a war memorial building, and there's a map depicting the various events in the South Pacific, I believe. There's big cannon shells that are here by a relief map of Corregidor itself. You can see how it sits up with trailing islands behind it. And then here in a section there's a thing here. If it's out of focus, you can see Bataan, which is the mainland, and Corregidor in the middle of the bay, and Cavite. This is in this overall building. And then along this wall, there's Danny again. More various scenes of battle. And then some letters from Wainwright and MacArthur about their position and surrender and who's in charge and all that, excuse me, type of thing. And that's about it. We're going outside again on the way down. This is quite a hike up there. Back outside of this War Memorial building, this is another building here, shot up. If you look close, you see all those holes. They're all shell holes. Various rounds of ammunition coming in. Apparently this is some kind of a barracks building. And we're walking down farther to just look at some cannons. I want to take a shot of this small howitzer and a sign, and then I guess we're on our way back down, which will be a relief for me because this killed me walking up here. See the time and the date. We killed about an hour in the other spot. If you can read that sign or not. Talking about the size of these mountains. Pushed the wrong button, it almost fell down at the same time. These are howitzers. Patrick, Danny, go stand near one of these things. Just to give some idea of how the size of this. This is just a howitzer, or a mortar, I should say. And the thing has got to be, what, about 3 feet in diameter at the base there? Immense, and there's 3 of them here. 1, 2, there's the back of one of them. Oh, 4 of them. That thing looks like it's got about must have a 12-inch shell in there. 12-inch diameter shell. There's 5 recoil springs in there. And it apparently swivels on this mounting base. And it's down below everything. It's like in a walled area. The entrance where there's the back of the sign, that little white thing. I don't know the range or anything, but I wouldn't want to be on the business end of this thing. This is 12-inch, right on here, I'm reading 12-inch number 170 Ordnance Department USA model something or other.
Right now?
Weight 15 tons, 2,900 pounds. Some inspector's name on here. And it says Waterville Arsenal 1903. That's what it says right on there. How about that? This is made in 1903, Danny.
Oh, yeah.
Weighs 2,900 pounds. Or 15 tons almost.
Last one, Danny. I'm going
Okay.
to take a picture. Hey.
Don't fall down. Okay, that's it for this. We're on our way down, and there was this one more sign to see here, if you can read this. here it says about 1,662 pound powder charges were hit here. Were stored and were directly hit by a 240 millimeter shell on May 2nd, 42. Right, the whole island. And one of the tubes or one of the mortars sort of 150 yards from its mouth. And there's, pretty hard to see, I'm looking into the light. There's one of them right there. Another wrecked one over there. The whole place is just smashed up. Even 45 years later you can see the damage. There's another wrecked building there. Okay. What does this one say here?
Basically the same thing. Since how many men died.
Oh, is this?
Explosion.
4 men were buried under the debris. Okay. This is where that battery Geary was. This is just around the corner. Look at the size of this weapon. I read the one side of it, it said something about Bethlehem Steel, which is in Portage, Indiana, one of my customers for a period of time. 1939 it said. It was relined. Thing is a mess. But like I said, like the sign said earlier, this whole island is like the entrance to Manila Bay. And this is just part of the fortification. And see, everything's kind of smashed up. You know, that stuff is broken up. We came up this walkway here, right through here, up down. Up here is broken down stairway.